It's actually really warm. We've even got the moon still out. If you can see it, I can. I mean, there was a frost this morning, so it's weird that it's so warm. Look at that. Nora Caballo, how are you doing? Nice to see you. How's your world? Jake, how you doing? Dirty Magyak is in the house. Cass, love you. Don't often get this, you know. There's like a teeny tiny little grey cloud ahead. Steph, Dan, good morning. Wolf, Beth, how you doing? Beth, I was thinking about you this morning. Jake, I've been watching it. It's blooming scary. That town that got hammered, wow. It was one of the storm chasers got stuff on camera, didn't he, that they didn't realise he was live. Cheap seat, how are you doing? When's it going to blow over, Jake? Be careful if you've got to go out anywhere. Oh, someone's got a fire lit, it stinks. Silla, love you. How are you doing, chick? Thank you, Silla. Spring's about you. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking about you, Beth. If you don't know Beth, go over and give her some love. She's got a surgery tomorrow. A big one. I haven't heard that owl, you know, for a bit. I'm wondering if he's moved on. I'll be quite sad about. It's got a cow in, Jamie. Oh, for God's sake. I'm sure they're doing that on purpose. No buds open on the huge beach as yet. How's things, Steph? I hope you're good. I really need to fix this lens. Susan? We have a Susan. Can't see Susan. Oh, Susan, there you are. Susan, hello, thank you for joining. Sorry, if I don't see anyone, shout at me. Chat moves up so quickly. Free ride, how you doing? Have you found a new bike yet? I'm looking for a free ride out on a new bike. Yeah, good luck, Silla. We're going to have a look at the lambs down here. Yeah, get some rest, Steph. Try not to give you nightmares. Has it? My son from his work, they were giving out grants to staff to buy a Lecky bike, to bike in to and from work, so he's got one. It does. How much did it say? It's not it doesn't go very fast, I don't think. It's just like a push bike one. Is it 27 miles and 15 miles an hour? Something like that. Really, Jamie? Front wheel, wow. Jamie, you going out with the magnet? Silver, how are you doing? No, I am going to be an angel today, Beth. We're going along where all the new lambs are. I planned to go somewhere else, then I got sidetracked. I've been painting, covered in paint. It's that fork with the cone on. The little Beck. Thank you, Susan. That little Beck's got quite a lot of water in. Yeah, hopefully these storms pass Jake and he's all in one piece by the end of it. What happened in Rolling Fork was horrific. I know, I can't believe you've had snow, it's not fair. Although, if it had snowed here, it wouldn't stay long because it's warm. Thank you, Cass. Nope, no leaves budding yet. Although, what's that? Is that stinky sweet? This stuff does my head in, is it? Yes. I say it all the time. Sweet black currant stinks to high heaven. Can't stand the stuff. I've got my arm out to stay upwind of it. Disgusting, horrible smell. You know, like a really funky smell that gets in your nose and it doesn't go. It's got kind of smell. Some little tits in there. Daughter's back from Tenerife tomorrow night. She's been having a ball. They were at a big water park yesterday. They've done one of the zoo places. They've done all sorts. I got a photo of her and her boyfriend, Rather Beetroot. It was like 26 the first day, and then it's been like 29. So it's been hot. I didn't think it would be that hot, and the sun be so strong. We'll see how many more lambs are out in these fields. There's another place with lambs that I'm going to take you. I was there last year. And you're actually in the field with them. They're usually used to people walking through. Ooh, Benidorm. They don't want to come back. They had a fallout the first night because a lad from Geordie Shore was trying to get my lassie into a boozer with him. And the boyfriend got a bit gel. But apart from that, they're loving life. Apparently they've had the best Chinese they've ever had. Where are you going, Jamie? T-Rep, how are you doing? No, T-Rep, I come messaging you because I hadn't seen you anywhere. I was asking Zaxon if he'd seen you. But I was just looking in the wrong places. Right, little sheeple, where are you? Trying to keep the sun off you. Crazy, how are you doing? It was lovely to see Scott's birthday party yesterday. It was Scott Swift's birthday and we had a big family party. And it was a poignant one. They didn't think he'd live to see his birthday. So, Scott, not today. That's his little motto, hashtag not today. Lovely, lovely family. Adrian, how you doing? We've got lots of doggies. And we have baby lambs. They're at the back of the field. Yeah, they put a video up. I didn't see it live, but there is a video on Scott. If you don't know Scott, it's Scott Swift. And he's got a dragon as his thumbnail. He's a lovely bloke, and Joyce Stewart is his other half. And they've got a very, 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 very hard time at the moment. But he made it to his birthday. So jobs are good. Little milestones. Yeah, nice ones, huh? We've got Scotty's 1K as well. We've actually got him to 1K. It's fantastic. Everyone's getting together and supporting him, and it's lovely. He's the next Marine. Is Scott. Sniper! How you doing, Sniper? Right, we'll zoom in on some lammy goodness. Where are they all? There was one looking at... Oh, Marine! How you doing, Marine? Thanks for coming in. There, you've got a wrench, Marine. Got a bird right next to me. Right, let me get the little lambs. You actually sat on top of barbed wire. So if you all wouldn't mind going on that link that Beth's just posted for Scott Swift, go under his birthday post. He's got a video of his birthday, and just hashtag not today. Every now and again he'll post a video saying not today, and it's not, and that's amazing. And Joy, God bless her soul, she's caring for him. Mint sauce, yes, that would do nicely. Joy's caring is his carer. So she is just an amazing lady, is Joy. Dora. More little lambs. We should have some more to go along. He's not actually moved many in. So he must have just started lambing. He's maybe had some earlies. How are you, Marine? John, yes. Lamb. I will kill for a leg of lamb. But there's not much meat on those bones yet, unfortunately. Oh, had you zoomed in? I was going to take you to the place, free ride, where you're in the field with them. The path, I could have gone through that path, public footpath across the top, but I don't want to risk it as yet, because I always walk the wrong way, I think. Marine, another fantastic creator. I met Marine through my friend Alec and Valeria, and she has got some fantastic videos. She has me absolutely fascinated. You see Marine, your walks around your village and your daily chores and thing. I love them. I love those videos. Taking post and pat out. When are you not allowed? When do you have to stop eating, Beth, and drinking? What the hell's that? Oh, it's the farmer bringing a horse through. Oh, they may be moving lambs, but they've got horses and donkeys, I think, as well. So it could be out. I just saw the top of the box coming over the top of the hill. Yeah, free ride, no, my luck. Right, stuff your face at 10 to 12. Can't see, there's nothing in it. I was going to give you a sneaky peek in the back, but there was no anything animals in it. Northern Sounds, how you doing? Thanks for coming over. And you can see my hills, you can see the Heartstones. And you can see Croglin Fell. That hill in the distance is Croglin Fell. I love to get up that, but there's not many pathways and I don't want to get told off by the gamekeepers because they will tell me off. Everything, Guy. Nice to see you. It is really warm. Really warm. Right, you have a choice. A vote. Oh, I can't put... I can't do a poll on here, can I? Damn it. If you want me to go straight ahead, maybe look for some more lambs, press 1. If you want to go that way, where the deer are, maybe, press 2. So either a 1 or a 2. Florida Jim, how you doing? 2, 3, right? You would. Right. We'll head towards the deer. Pack it in with the cows. Nessie, I found an email off you. I'm going to give you a second email. Chick. You barely see that one. Liam, how you doing? Brandon, good evening. Is it late? Not late for you? Shahid, thanks for coming in. We'll just let him get away. Oh, it's morning for everything, Guy. I don't know whether there's any cows at the minute. We need to go up on the fells is where we need to go. I haven't been on the fells for ages, but the weather's crap. Liam is our resident DJ. Get your teeth in. This dry mouth thing is driving me mental. Jamie, you behave with them cows, mister. I'll have you. Aha, channel, how you doing? I think we're going to hit cows when we get on the fells. And you can sod off with your bulls. No bulls and no bullocks. It is just turned 1 o'clock here in the UK. And it's surprisingly sunny. Not a cloud. Oh, there's a plane. We do have a plane. I don't know if that's going to Ireland. But look at that. Nothing. Lovely. Oh, Liam, I love goats. I want goats. That's a sore point because I want goats. I've wanted goats for years. I know, Brandon, it's weird that we're all over the world, isn't it? Bizarre. But I love it as well. Yeah, they are. But you know what? The ones that really scare me are the dark brown ones. Growing up, we had a few gamekeepers who used to go and feed the pheasants on the cords for me dad in the woods. And you had to get down to an old railway line. You did a specific loop around the woods, and they were scattered over miles and miles and miles. It took about 3 hours. And if you were brave, you could cut down through one field that had rigs in it. They're ploughed and they're like that all the way down. Freeway, don't take the muck out my nails. I need to fix them. And if a farmer, he had a field next to that with these dark brown cows in, and the farmer himself was scared to go in the field with them because they were mental. Liam, yeah, there's a compilation, Liam, of fainting goats, and the thumbnail is goats dressed up as Santa and elves. That cracked me up, but if I got them, I'd be terrified that I'd kill them all the time, even though I know they just faint. Lovely little beck through there, I don't know if you can just about see it. Eli, how you doing? Double D, how you doing, Double D? Northern Sounds, thank you so much for coming in, you're a star. See you soon. Eli, did you get a new phone? Am I dreaming that? If you like all things paranormal, check out Double D. There's a lot of iron content in that water. You can see how orange it is. Everything's kind of coloured orange. Are you getting used to it? I need a new phone desperately. I also need to fix lens on this one. Is your freezer now around packed with food, Beth? I have visions of you having to leave the door shut. Ash, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I've got the odd cloud bubbling up over the fells. Nice, Brandon. You're all going to have fun. It's beautiful. This will be our summer. I was going to say not Gran maybe. Daisy. Daisy is a veritable ray of sunshine wherever she goes. She's lush. That is just rotten. That was a very big beach. Ah, Eli, I hate that. Losfer, how you doing? So this stone wall is getting pretty much swallowed up by the banks. What are you going to find deer today? I hope so. And the farmers also, sparsely, they must have all died off, hawthorns, and he's laid them. See how these two interlock? You cut through the branch partially, and then you push it over and weave it together. Basically a weaved tree. Stormy, how you doing? You've been busy again cooking, haven't you? So these beech are growing over the top of those what were hawthorns. Oh, I've got a shotgun carriage there. They're partially cut through the branch losfer and then weave them together with the tree next to it. And because they're so thorny, it becomes a natural fence. One that you don't really have to maintain once you've finished laying it. Challenging, good morning. A cheap way to fence. You see a lot of it where we're going to end up on the other side. I can hear pheasants scrapping, but I can't see them. Thank you, that is a buzzard. And that's the buzzard probably that was watching the other day. Hopefully you got to see the pattern underneath its wings. If you're into gaming, go for a sniper. Another big old dead tree. They look pretty because they're so gnarly and destroyed. What is that? Oh, it's a big shroom. In that crack there, little cranny. Now this farmer's got 2 cattle grids on this path, but he's filled them in. Don't know why he's filled them in. Unless he's being lazy and wanting to move his cattle. They're just a big pit in the ground with metal rails, so cattle and sheep can't cross them. Have a good one, Brandon. Sweet dreams. UK, no, not yet. I was chucking it down last night. Scott, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Sorry I missed yours, UK. Didn't see the notification. Amanda, how you doing? Kirsty, how you doing? Beth, what time did you say you have to be at the hospital tomorrow? What is that? Something just crawled up that wall. Dear, where art thou? Let's have a look, see through this side. Not as yet. I thought that hump of grass one laid down. These hawthorns have all been laid. Can you see how the branches are horizontal? They just take a big chunk out of one side and push them down against each other. And it makes, oh crap, I can hear cows mooing. Not a pleasant moo either, you know, when they're angry. Damn it. Little robin just there listening to me. I love robins. I had one yesterday come and sit with me, and it was like 3 feet away, just cocking its head and listening to me talking to it. See? Filled in cattle grid. There should be a pit about 5 foot deep under this whole bit, but he's filled it in. Unless walkers have tried to scam him that they've injured themselves. I can't see it though. Oh, we've got a car coming. I'll get away from the puddles. Oh, I missed it. I had a little song thrush. Badger. Badger and badger, badger and badger. Na 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 na. Badger and Badger was a kids' cartoon type puppet thing. It wasn't a cartoon, was it? It was puppets. Right, we'll see if they're over the next part. VR Williams, nice to see you. How you doing? Yeah, they always come for a good look. I've got pheasants arguing. They've actually diverted the footpath. There's a sign back there saying it's diverted. So I presume it was all the way through here. Yeah, look at that. Nothing but blue. Oh, tiny little cod there, look. Apart from that, and you can see right out to Scotland. Nessie, Gizzo Wave, Chick. That's your neck of the woods. Gamer Dad, how you doing? We'll see if they're in this meadow. No, I can't see a thing. It's a bit mucky. But when you get to this bit down here, those cobbles are fine. No puddles, no bogs. They work nicely still all this time later. Can you hear that? That cow ain't happy. But it sounds up behind the farm. It's where it sounds it is. So should be alright. If he starts moving cattle, my pants will be brown. See, it's not happy. Don't know what's wrong with it, but that's a big old beach. Has it stormy? It's weird that we're completely opposite season-wise. This is the start of spring. That bird you can hear is a nuthatch. Nuthatches are such pretty birds. Cold and wet. Cool, Jamie. Got everything crossed. You pull out some fabulous finds. Keep telling us what you've lifted, but at the same time, record it, post it. And they've got a house getting built. And all the sheep up on the hill. So please down until I get past you. I thought you might have used lamb in the shed, but he's not. You must have big sheds at the back, so you've got your lovely farm cobbles. And it's dry as a bone. Just river cobbles that'll have come from the Rowanwood. There's a typical old farm shed. Right, let me get this gate open. Dear, dear, where art thou? Scott, it looks like you've been really busy. That load you've got. Sorry, froggy throat. Can't see any as yet, but you never know. Grandma Kelly, I think so. She was at a big meet-up last weekend, I think it was. Iron, how you doing, Iron? Iron, that video had me giggling, that live of yours. 15 degrees, I don't even know what it is here, it's really 8 or 9, but the sun's got warmth in it. Challenging is your Snoop. Oh no, he's got ewes in the shed, lambing. He's got ewes in the shed. Now these ones are fat as a bull on this backside. I'll show you through there. Big, fat, juicy. They look like hogs. Hogs are last year's lambs. I'd love to go through the middle of there, but you'd be knee deep in water. It's a big marsh. If you don't know Iron, click the bell. Watch out for Iron Lives. Cool, Jamie. Keep us updated. See, this is a new section of wall. I think I'll turn you this way. See how there's no lichen on that part of the wall? So they've rebuilt that. SSC, how you doing? I know I'll go on about it, but Beth and that German helmet, couldn't believe it when she told us. It's like, never. But yes, you were pulled a German World War II helmet out of the water. Like, no way. Yeah, nice one, Beth. That'd be a good one. Beth and Jamie aren't that far away from each other. Yeah, that bullet hole. That tells a story in itself, doesn't it? Perpetual, how are you doing, chick? Oh, hello. Looking at my phone and not the dip that I was walking through. That could have been an ouchie. Lucas, how you doing, Lucas? Perpetual, look at that sky. And those silver birch, they look red. And it's just the buds. TV Lucky, thank you for coming in. There you go, you have a moderator, you have your wrench. We have people coming with dogs on that side. So we'll just have a look and see if we see any deer shifting on here. That's all heather. So it's got that pinky red colour to it. It's all reeds and heather. Can't see any deer moving. We'll have a look there. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a scan. Have a bit of a health issue at the minute. It's driving me nuts. If you don't know Perpetua, go over. She's brilliant. Your giggle is so infectious. It's a proper dirty laugh. Dear, are you here? Ooh, dry roast. I mean, look at the state of those spikes. They're lethal. Horrible, horrible, horrible plant. Don't like it at all. Flowers are pretty. Crochet about bikini. See, pretty flowers, but it burns. It really burns your skin. And it always makes cuts go mega septic. Right back at you. Yeah, they're so compact and they're just so thick. Walk well around it. I mean, it's pretty. I'll give it that. It's pretty, but it hurts. Oh, lasagna. I haven't made lasagna for ages. Oof, yes, please. I go down like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have lasagna in my head. Buckets of garlic, buckets of mushrooms. Nice and rich. Now, do you know what, Perpetual? This is kind of unusual. Really unusual for where I am. Good morning, T-Rep. Silver birch flowers are starting to come through. Oh no, it's fine. I like a good old wedge of lasagna. I've got some mince in the fridge. Your hamburger mate, we call mince. These things are horrible. Hawthorn. This is what they laid to make the fences out of. Where is there some old spikes? I was about to pull one off. Don't look at that's lost its tip, but you get like 2-3 inch spikes on them, and they hurt. They're like needles, which is why they use them to lay them as a fence. It's good for keeping predators out. What are you? Another silver birch, and it's open, look. EL3, how you doing? Angie, how you doing, Angie? Lovely to see you. Bees, how you doing, Bees? There, you've got a wrench. How's things, Mr. Bees? The best thing about silver birch is it's brilliant for lighting fires. The bark's like paper, and it's just so oily. Doesn't take much to make it go boomf. I've got a couple in the garden, and I collect the branches as kindling as they fall off. Fabulous for it. And we have a shroom and a pond. Anyone know what that is? I've got a mushroom up, I should. Right, so I'll get that from underneath, from the side, but I have no idea what it's called. Yes, it's a fungus, like a frisbee. Where are these people with the dogs going? Buddy, how are you doing? Elf shelf. Oh, that looks minging, but again, that. Look at the lichen on that side, the bright orange. Really rusty colour with moss. You can tell it's really wet here. You've got moss growing right up the trees. Dog people, where did you go? I think they're going over the top. I think we're safe to go back down that way. How's things, Angie? Angie has the most delightful voice and accent. I could listen to her for hours. And she talks so much sense. The world could do with being Angie'd. Now then, there's some juicy fat. Hello, little bird. No lambs in here as yet, though, but the bellies look full. That one, she's huge. Ooh! Did you hear that? Oh my God, I've got goosies. I just got buzzed by a bumblebee. I love you. There you go, Mr. Bees. That was for you. I just kind of buzzed by a bumble. I love bumbles and I love honeybees. But the thing that makes me twitch badly, wasps. Don't like wasps. They chase me. Yeah, true. Right, we're going off piste around the muddy. Muddy. It's a while till the bluebells are out, but this wood's carpeted in them. The bluebells. Yeah, everything's starting to grow, everything's woken up. Nice one, buddy, you're a star, thank you. Scott, I'm still waiting for the call to go for this scan. Who knew a dead saliva gland could be such a pain in the backside? Oh yes. I was also in the garden behind the fence cutting back some of the neighbours' branches. And had the loppers and I was walking along, grumbling to myself, cutting his branches back that were spinning loads of pine needles through mine. And I stepped and I heard buzzing. And I looked down and I'd stood in a bumblebee nest. I only had a foot wide passage to leg it, ducking and diving branches. That was fun. I thought I was going to get severe. Wanda, how you doing? I thought I was going to be stung all over. So yeah, they kind of scared me, Scott. So the saliva gland's abnormal. And the lump in my cheek is a thickening, and it's at the other end, right at the end of the tube that comes from it. So a little bit twitchy. I just wish they'd hurry up and give me the scan date. Oh, there's a blackbird. It's still raining. Wanda has got some fabulous places around where she is. Beautiful treks. All these are baby sycamore trees. Loads of them. They won't last long, they'll all be eaten up, but this bank is absolutely covered in them. And it's a scan, and then it's waiting for them to decide what they're going to do with it. It should be fun. But I kind of like watching medically things. So if they want to cut things out, because I'd love to watch it. And weird, I watched my own C-section. Well, I was watching it and they saw me watching, so they lifted the curtain. But after the little one entered the world, they didn't put the curtain back up. So I was watching two surgeons with their hands in my belly, and all I wanted was steak and chips. Bizarre, you can feel the touch. So I was panicking because of the spinal surgery I've got. It's where they put the epidural in. And they said I might have pockets where the anaesthetic wouldn't go to, and I might end up having to be anaesthetised. But no, it was fine. Oh yeah, medically stuff, spot popping stuff. Love it all. There we have a great tit, if my hand would stop shaking. Mr. Goldpanning, how are you doing? Nice to see you. There, pure inch. Dr. Pimple Popper. And all things gooey and pussy I love. You're going to fly. I knew you'd fly. There. That is a great tit. It's got a black stripe down its belly and a black hood, white cheeks. And the rest of its chest is yellow, its back grey. The biggest of the tit family. Pretty bird. PA, how you doing? PA, I was watching it. Look, Green Hornet, nice to see you. I'll go this bank. PA, I was looking for your life from earlier and I couldn't find it. Ruth, how you doing, chick? Those birds are trying to nest in here. They're kind of hanging around a lot. There's another one. You flew off, you knew you would. They do it on purpose, they're not going to zoom in. Ruth, the Queen of Beads. PA Jamie says your live last night was mental. I hear you had a busy night, which is a good one. Ruth, when's the next bead delivery? Ruth is a very talented lady. Very talented. She can bend some wire, thread beads that are minute. But I can't even see where there would be a hole. Tiny. And makes very pretty things. Nice to see you, Green Hornet. So how'd the deer here in this little marsh? That cow's still giving it big licks. It ain't happy. And we have honeysuckle reaching for the sky. One of the earliest to unfurl. Focus. Focus. Damn it. Focus. Oh, everything hates me today. Ruth, have a look on Stormy's. Mango, green tomato, jam. What were the other ones you made, Stormy? My memory's like a sieve. But I want to try them all. They look yummy. I've never considered putting tomatoes into a jam. Bye, Kirsty. Oh, it was a crow. I thought it was one of those buzzards. But it's not. It's a big old carrion crow. No, the carrion crows, I absolutely hate this time of year. They will go and peck the eyes out of newborn lambs. They also behead my blackbird chicks in the nests. But they don't take them away. That's the irritating thing. They don't eat it. They'll maybe take the head, but you find the bodies just strewn on the ground. It's soul destroying. But they obviously need the fats and the protein from brains and eyeballs. Ooh, I'm busy looking at chatting in big ponds. Oh, definitely not. Oh, what we're perving at. Dear, where art thou? And there's Jeremy giggling away. Can you hear that? Just a one-tone call. That's a chaffinch. They drive me mental. I've got one in the garden, and this time of year, it drowns every other bird out. Every other bird, and it's all I hear. That's the kind of thing. Petra, you know what? Someone had lost a cat. Star, how you doing? And she absolutely adored. She had YouTube channel for both of the cats. If Zeke, thank you for coming in. Zeke, I can never get your name right. And I wrote a message of condolence for the cat, but on the end of it I meant to put a heart and I put a laughing face, and I didn't see it until I'd pressed post or send. I have never pressed edit so quick. I had such a sweat on. Now you think, oh, she's going to think I'm an arsehole. Brown as tea from the leaves. Those trenches are full of leaves. And we've got footprints, padded feet. So it could have fox or badger. Badger, by the look of the hole on that side. And there's your cattle for the day. Behind two fences. Unlucky. Ooh, we have someone walking there, marching away. Star, your garden's looking good. Oh, I thought we had frog spawn and it's not. Hopefully this isn't my creepy, stalkery type person. Stranger danger guy from the other day. He creeped me out. It just wasn't natural what he was doing. Oh, nice one, PA. You're a star. How cool is that? No, it's not stranger danger. It's someone else. HVACR, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Look at the green tomato jams. All the jams and things that he's been making. Look, amazing. Let this fella get past with a serenade of a robin. Moo. Nice one, Green Hornet, thank you. Hey, Physique, thank you. You're right. That call there is another one. That's another call of the chaffinch. That's all I hear. Irritates the hell out of me. And they bring their, yes, you see cows. They nested in the corner of the huge hedge. And because they nested there and they had loads of chicks, the chicks now come back and nest there. And it's like a chorus of the crappiest bird song ever. Thank you, Green Hornet. Yeah, Jamie, and 1, 2 fences. Ha 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 ha. Nowhere near me. T-Bird, how you doing? Yes, tomato chutney. My daughter's, if you call him my son, well, he is kind of, I love him. Daughter's boyfriend, his mum was taking some apples from mine and making chutney with them and green tomatoes and things. She sent me some back. She sends them as Christmas presents for everybody. I need to watch her and put my feet and walking through all the mud reading chat. So there's some more of those laid hedges, although it's been left to get away a bit. It's turned into a tree. But that's what they do eventually. They cut them, bend them over, and they tie together. And there you have a natural fence. That one's been chopped and that cut there. Those spiders looked evil. They're very angry, attitude looking spiders. See how the smaller two are a lot redder than the large one? They look like her fawns from last year. It's odd that they're in this field. You don't normally see them crossing open land. So I'm wondering if they're a separate little group. It's a doe and two fawns. The farmer's out on his quad and he's spooked them a bit. We might go down and across and we might catch them on the backside. No, we won't catch them on the backside. See if they come back. So these are new, these aren't our regular herd. Love them. Ooh, focus, thank you. Yeah, it looks like a doe and two fawns. Shouldn't be an open land. Right, the way they're heading, we're going to go down the path and see if we meet with them at the other side. They've crossed this path by the look of it. Love deer. Shift Kicker, how are you doing? Sorry, Shift Kicker. Ruby, you too. Sorry, I was watching the deer. They're heading across the field. Oh, heck. The one route. And I nearly go flat on my face. Sounds about right. They're just on top of the bank there. She's done well with too far and she'll be kicking those away shortly to have a next. Just checking this side if there's any more. Yeah. Yes. Right. I think we've... How many deer are there? 3. So they are a different herd. There's 3 deer on that bank there. So that's 6 for today. Happy days. There you go, right in the centre of the screen there's 3 deer. I thought they were a different herd. You little beauties. So they've come and jumped this fence. They've moved away from those 3. But again, they're out grazing in daytime. I'm not sure why. We'll go around and we'll catch those. Hi Sarah, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I'm getting all excited looking at deer. Yeah, we've just got 3 there. That's my deer record. Love you too, Beth. Sweet dreams. Just looking for more. We're going to miss them on the path. We'll try and intercept those ones. Because you just never know. Angela, good morning. If you don't know Angela, go check her out. She's brilliant. Between her and challenging, she has me drooling. Angela, I am making your meatloaf today. If you like meatloaf, go and check out Angela's. I make Angela's meatloaf and I don't use tomato sauce on it. I prefer it with just the tomato puree. Heavenly, absolutely divine. Look at all the ivy on that tree. That farmer has come back this way. He's probably spooked those deer. They might turn round. It'd be nice if they came back this way. We're going to have a nosy up on this bank. I don't know if I'll be able to see anything from here. No, we're too up high. I never knew there was a shed there. Learn something new every day. Trying to work out a way to get a better look at these deer. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them. But you are my witnesses, we had 6. That doe's done exceptionally well. Normally, they'll bring up one fawn. But no, she had 2. Farmer's on his quad bike going around his lambs. See, I wish that was a footpath, but it's not. Love to have a pot around in the beck at the bottom of it. I'll have to ask the farmer if he'll let me. Oh, she's in the adverts. I don't know if she'll have heard me say about the meatloaf. I'd love to come down this path and catch the deer here. She's a poet and she didn't know it. What are you, little birdie? Come back. Blackbird, I think. Skip down that way. This is pretty much our summer. Summer has turned into 2 weeks in May. But, well, yes, last year was an exception. Love to have a nosy round in there. What is that? Oh, it's sunlight. I thought it was the legs of something that they'd been relieved of. You got the big boy sheep. And the little old railway built bridge. It's really cut underneath there. Angela, I'll watch a lot of the storm chasers. And wow, the storms that you have had. Is it not early for tornado season? Or is it just beginning? Rolling Fork, the people there, bless them. There was a guy being interviewed and his mum and dad died in huddled up together. Death tolls at 28. Mile wide F5. I was like, oh, well, I'll say that all. 150 is enough. Just to look at it, holy shoot. That is ridiculous. No, there's a pheasant kicking off. Timed it a couple of minutes wrong. That farmer could have pushed those deer back. Oh, we have another Mr. Pheasant. The time of year when pheasants think they're invincible. They'll chase anything that comes on their little bit of territory. Cars, bikes, anything. Look at that. See? No topsoil, the roots are so shallow. Oh, there he is, he's poked his head through and done a runner as soon as he's seen me. Big old gnarly oak. Stu, how are you doing? Has Jamie said in chat if he's found anything yet? Pheasants are funny, you know, they can't half run. He's a Frenchie. Frenchie cross, he's got the white ring around his neck. Oh, and I've saw the dog's behind us. We'll go left. Yeah, it's so funny. Where we used to live, there was like a single track road. It was like a private road. And one pheasant decided his little bit of territory was near the house. And every day a car came past, he would set himself up and chase it, thinking he was invincible. Funny as, he never got squashed though. Nice one, Stu. Bad idea, love. How are you doing? Something just jumped out to Ren. Jumped on the ground. There we jump. We'll go left and hopefully man with the dog won't follow me that way. Might have a little poodle down to see if I can catch sight of those deer. I've got these. And they're actually alright. Taste a bit like citric acid, kinda. But they're not bad. You see what I mean? It's better than your mouth feeling like it's the Sahara. Get that. Birds live in there. Right, we'll go left. There used to be a seat up here, but not anymore. Aki, how are you doing, Aki? Thank you for coming in. Aki's a friend of mine from Japan. Lovely, lovely guy. But yeah, there's a bit of heat in the sun. It was frosty this morning. I think it'd be about 8 degrees Celsius. So it's not bad. The wind's cool. It's weird feeling heat off the sun. Really weird. Wonder you're a star. And a lovely main road. Aki's a lovely guy. If you don't know him, go over and say hi. And then you've got that, which is my own personal torture. Because of the nerve damage in my legs, I can't pedal a bike at all. Plus a lot of sensation, but I've got no strength in them. But this is part of the National Cycle Network. It says there's Newcastle 70 mile. Not sure how. Maybe the bike route on the road is about 50. I see cows in the distance. Nice one, Silver, you're a star. Ooh, you can see right out to Scotland. Between us and that little blue hump is the sea. The Solway. We might, oh yes we can. If the sun will behave. Hang on, I'll zoom in first. There in the background is the Lake District. The Lake District, you can just see some of the more mountains over there, is a World Heritage Site. All mountains and lakes. Shifkika, thank you so much for coming in. Lovely seeing you. Thank you. They've been clearing the edging and they've been chucking it in the trees, as you do. In the summer, you can't see the fence. The grasses that grow here are so tall, it totally shades it all off. So the deer are on the opposite side of this wood, on the left-hand side of it. We'll have a little wander down just to see if they're around, you never know. But I suspect they're moving towards where we were before. So it's a funny shaped field. This main road is the artery between the east and the west, the north of the country. It goes from coast to coast pretty much. Bye Wanda, you're an absolute star. Daisy, early summer I'll take you into the Lake District and you can giggle at me huffing and puffing to get up some mountains and hills. But it is absolutely beautiful. See, look, they've cleaned the curbs and they've just chucked the clods, chunks of grass. Wonder where you've been hiking. Absolutely stunning, stunning place. Tiny bit of cloud, tiny, teeny bit. Oh, nice one, Jamie. Lower Michigan, how you doing? Teeny, tiny bits of cloud. Angela, I don't know if you're in the adverts, I am making your meatloaf tonight. With lashings and lashings of tomato puree on the top. Heavenly. John, how you doing? Nice to see you. TG, how you doing, chick? So yeah, those deer are just behind that wood. Just behind there. Oh, what have I done? Have I spilled? No. I spilled juice on my phone. Oopsie. Angela has some fabulous recipes. Yummy. And the meatloaf is divine. Mick, how you doing? How's things? Mick, have those doctors come up with a plan yet? We're going to go downhill and get away from the traffic. These trees aren't quite unfurling the leaves yet, but they have got some more birch. The flowers on the tree pollen here is nuts. Blunt 9, how you doing? Blunt 9, it's miraculous. It's a beautiful day. I love the frosty mornings because you tend to get these blue skies here. Oh, Nick, never. When did you test positive? Have they given you antivirals? They gave me antivirals. Oh, the Lake District is stacking up clouds. That range of mountains has its own weather system. It tends to affect us quite a lot. The bird files. How you doing, Sue? Here's the guy that I saw before. He's going to wonder what I'm doing. Don't think that's his van. Ooh, sparkles. Dear, where art thou? Sparkles, go away. Behave. Because I heard deer on the back and trying to find them. There was 6. There was 6 on the back. And 3 of them moved this way, so I thought, oh, well, I'll go out down and have a look. Beautiful. And if you don't know the bird files, you're missing out. You're guaranteed to learn something. Blackbirds. What is that? It's a great tip. With a very hoarse voice right in the centre of the screen. He's got a dodgy voice. He's maybe been partying all week long. Lucas made a bridge for his dog to get up on the bed. It's brilliant. They are roe deer. They're like a really small version of, they look most like a whitetail, but smaller. A thinner build, but they're the local deer for here. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Ooh, what's that? It looks like it's something iffy. What's that? Any clues? Is it electrical? Could be. Dulcie a plane. Going at the airport. There's a lot of private planes at a little tiny airport here. It only has like 4 official flights out of it a day, maybe, if that. Furthest it goes is Dublin. Ooh, you can see the hills and the heather over Scotland. Lovely and green. Jamie, do you see, that is the issue. If I had a magnet, you know that it's going to be me that does that. My Muddy Mess has got a video of them doing it. Oh, it doesn't make us giggle, but I know fang well if I do it, I'll do the same. Fair play to them posting it though, because it was hilarious, the reaction when the end of the rope sails past them, the camera. So funny. Oops, chucking stuff on the floor. Hello, little pigeon. The farmers have been putting fertiliser down and spreading manure on the fields to get the grass going. This will be cut in about 6-7 weeks' time, maybe, and used for silage. Thanks, Lower Michigan. He's also been burning off the grass on that field there and on that top, so they're probably going to put crops in there. But they've burnt off the grass on the pasture and they're going to replace it Lovely, lovely, lovely views today. Yes, please watch Aki channel. Jerry, how deep's the water? Because you're going to get wet. You're going to get very wet, Jamie. That's exactly what would happen to me. Can you even see it? Let me see. So there. There's the moon. You still see the moon. I'm still walking behind these that think I'm mad. Mary, thanks for coming in, Mary. How are you? Mad seeing the moon in the middle of the day. It's like just after 2 p.m. here. Happily, there's no one being drunken stuff over here. I'm good, Mary. It's a beautiful day today. Seen 6 deer. It's almost warm. Deborah, how you doing? Nice to see you. How's things? Deborah, just the name of your channel is going to make me hungry. I've already got lasagna in my head. Try and get across this road. What was contaminated? Did they tell you what it's contaminated with, or just not to drink it and cook with it? Where is it in the US that the train derailment was that poisoned everywhere? That was bad because there was a few derailments in that area, wasn't there, really close together? Oh, I better not risk it. That side's 2 lanes and this side is 1 lane. That's everyone can motor uphill. So for all, they're just coming from the bottom of the hill. Mud. 100 miles for you, no way. I was watching all the articles on that. Because there was a little river, wasn't there, totally poisoned, and they were trying to say that there was nothing wrong with the water. Mick, no, I'm still waiting for the MRI scan. Sorry, there's a little substation there. The saliva gland's totally dead, doesn't work at all, dry as a bone. And because of that, I'm struggling to swallow. It makes eating fun. Who knew? The saliva gland can make your life hell. But yeah, just waiting for a scan. I don't know what they're going to do with the lump in my face, because that's where your saliva gland for your parotid, your upper saliva gland that's around your cheek and your ear, comes out in the top of your, inside of your mouth next to your back molar, second back molar. And there is a thickening of tissue, I'm told, on that. So it's right at the end of the duct that comes away from that saliva gland. But yes, abnormal. So them telling me 6 years ago that it was an abscess, it wasn't. And they've left me with it for 6 years. Which, if it's anything dodgy, fabulous Christina, how are you doing? But on the plus side, my water uptake's up because I'm constantly dry, shall we say. Really good visibility out today. Ooh, heck. I'm chucking a bottle of water. Wanda was playing Bubba News, how you doing? Bottle tipping. But 9, yeah, like, where your earlobe is and under your jaw, I had like an, well, it was an abscess 6 years ago. And it's taken 6 years, but it came back and it was bad. I ended up in A&E, who took me down to ENT, who got me an ultrasound and aspiration thing that I had last week. They gave me some steroids to take the swelling down, but the saliva gland just doesn't work. And apparently where the evil sausage of misery is below my jaw and in my ear is actually part of that saliva gland, and it's a solid lump. It's like a mass through the bottom of it, like a sausage. Mick, do you know what? Scott Swift that comes in, I keep putting his link out to get him his numbers. He is terminal. He found out a few months ago and he didn't want treatment. And yesterday, he didn't think he'd see it, but yesterday was his birthday. Joy Stewart that comes in, she's his other half and she's caring for him. Lovely, 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 lovely people. I adore them. And I had a big old birthday party for Scott yesterday. How you doing, Christina? And Bubba News in the house. There's Cobalt. Wow. Yeah, well, it was Wednesday when I had the ultrasound, and they ordered an urgent MRI on it. Kind of freaked me out. I was a bit gobsmacked when I came out, because I just didn't expect what they said. But I'm just waiting for a phone call to go in. Apparently I won't get a letter, I'll just get a phone call. Rose, how you doing, Rose? Yeah, do you know what, Mick? Scott's thing is not today. He'll make a video and he'll just say, not today. And everyone hashtags not today. Lovely guy. Crap. Absolutely crap, Mick. They need to sort you out and all, Mick. Come up with a plan and get shot of this virus out of you. Yeah, beautiful blue sky. Look at it against the branches. It's a rare thing here, really rare. You picked up the weight. If you don't know Bubba, he's awesome. Yeah, Beth put his link in earlier. His channel's called Scott Swift, spelt as it sounds, and he's got a dragon as his thumbnail. And he posted yesterday's birthday video, so I've been and wished him happy birthday. If you want, go and chuck not today under his comments. I know he watches the lives. He enjoyed it. He goes live. He has a quiz night on a Tuesday. But I adore the pair of them. Just lovely, lovely people. In a real crappy situation. But we got into his 1K. Yeah, very possibly, PA, very possibly. Nice one, Jamie. That's Scott's channel. If you have the time to go over and just wish him a happy birthday and hashtag not today. I mean a lot. Bubba, yes, I am choking for a coffee. I've not had enough today. Yeah, he says on his birthday video he never expected to see his birthday. So it was a huge, huge thing for him, and all the family were there. It's brilliant. And Joy's one of the sweetest people alive. I adore her cooking videos as well. Oh, hello. She'd made some green chilli sliders a couple of weeks ago, and I need them in my life. Gareth, how you doing? Isn't it lush? Bravest man on YouTube in the house. Oh, crap my pants. Holy crap, that dog scared the living out of me. Oh, I've got goosebumps. The dog just dived at me. Hello, you alright? You alright? Any idea what that is? Just found it in the mud. Any idea what it is? It's quite heavy. It's not new. Or is it like one of those laughing gas canisters maybe? No, it's too small, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. It's rotten. Chav can. Ah, it is it? No, I wondered if it was one of those laughing gas canisters that they all go nuts on, but it looks quite old. It's not new. And it was in the mud on the side there. It is. Is it? I don't know. It's a thread on the top. It's got a thread. Barely there. Been there for a while. Is it? Quite heavy. It was just in the mud. Oh, cool. Neo, you alright? They do. From the cream makers and stuff, don't they? They've banned it, haven't they? I don't see any more. We're going and getting put in the bin. Although, I might stick a nail in the top to see if it's got anything in it. Just give it a little tap. Oh, we've got a plane. I wonder where they're going. That is going Glasgow-ish. Maybe Aberdeen. That aeroplane. I know it's a bit geeky, but when the Queen died at Balmoral, we watched the entourage take her down to Edinburgh, and you can watch the planes in flight and track the Queen coming down. She came down, horizon that way, and all the way that way, down country. But she missed us out. I didn't get to see it. But yes, so it's a bit stalker really, but I watched the Queen fly down to London. No, I was going to see if the valve in the top does anything. Because I'm nosy like that. Much to my issue sometimes. Can you imagine? Lovely old oak tree. Would it bad idea? Maybe not then. You see, I tend to find these things out after. It's called being nosy. It can work and it can make life a bit of a misery. How pretty is that? That picture's lush. I'm going to take a still of that after. Beautiful. Right, people, I'm going to have to shoot. Going to have to motor on home to go and get little one from school. See how she is. Yeah, I'm going to stick it straight in the bin, in hindsight. Yes, it should go straight in the bin. So thank you all for joining me. keeping me company. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. So, bye everyone, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. A little bit of naughty does everyone a bit of good now and again. Alright, bye now.